Hi everyone, today we are going to see class 5 compound nouns. What is a compound noun? A compound noun is a noun that is made with two or more words. A compound noun is usually noun plus noun or adjective plus noun, but there are other combinations also. It is important to understand and recognize compound nouns. Each compound noun acts as a single unit and can be modified by adjectives and other nouns. A compound noun consists of two or more words that join together to make a single noun like keyboard. A compound noun is a type of compound word that is used to designate a person, place or thing. Compound nouns can be formed in several ways, which is the one reason why writing these words can be tricky. There are three forms of compound nouns. They are as followed. Open or space form. Space between words. Example, tennis shoe. There are compound nouns that function as one unique word but are still written as two or more separate words with the space between each component. Examples include post office, middle class, attorney general, and so on. Hyphenated form. Hyphen between words. Example, six pack. In between six and pack there is a hyphen. The compound nouns connect two or more words with one or more hyphen or hyphens between them. Examples include six-pack, 6-year-old, son-in-law, and so on. Closed or solid form. No space or hyphen between words. Example, bedroom. These compound nouns simply push two words together to form a single word with no additional punctuation or spaces. Examples include softball, redhead, makeup, keyboard, and so on. Here are the examples: parts of speech, compound nouns, and sentences. Noun plus noun. Bus stop, firefly, football. This is the bus stop. Fireflies can be seen at night. I always feel crazy at football. Adjective plus noun. Full moon. I always feel crazy at full moon. Blackboard. Clean the blackboard. Software. I can't install the software on this computer. Verb with ing form plus noun. Breakfast. We always eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. Washing machine. Shall I switch on the washing machine? Swimming pool. What a beautiful swimming pool. Noun plus verb which is in ing form. Sunrise. I like to get up at sunrise. Haircut. He needs a haircut. Train spotting. His hobby is train spotting. Verb plus preposition. Check out. Please remember that check out is at 12 noon. Noun plus prepositional phrase. Mother-in-law. My mother-in-law lives with us. Preposition plus noun. Underworld. Do you believe that there is an underworld? Noun plus adjective. Truckful. We need 10 truckfuls of bricks. Pronunciation. Compound nouns tend to have more stress on the first word. In phrase ping ball, both are equally stressed. That is, adjectives and nouns are always stressed. In the compound noun golf ball, the first word is stressed more, even though both words are nouns and nouns are always stressed. Since golf ball is a compound noun, we consider it as a single noun and so it has a single main stress on the first word. Stress is important in compound nouns. For example, it helps us understand that a greenhouse is a house which is painted green and a greenhouse is a building made of glass for growing plants inside. Compound list. Some more examples, okay? Let's see some of the compound nouns that indicate the part of speech that make up each compound word. Adjective plus adjective. Red, orange, turquoise blue, golden yellow. Example, her new dress is golden yellow in color. Adjective plus noun. Blackboard, full moon, top hat. Example, the teacher erased the blackboard. Adjective plus verb. Dry cleaning, public speaking, wet sanding. Example, send the clothes for dry cleaning without fail. Noun plus noun. Toothpaste, wallpaper, fish tank. Toothpaste comes in various flavors. Noun plus verb. Haircut, snowball, photo shoot. Enjoy the snowfall. Preposition plus noun. Underworld, bystander, afterlife. Example. Many mythologies feature an underworld. Preposition plus verb. Output, backbone, overthrow. Example. I wanted to increase my factory's output. Verb plus noun. Swimming pool, breakwater, washing machine. Example. I want you to give a demo for operating the new washing machine. Verb plus preposition. Check out, check in, draw back. Example. The check-in counter, which means registering one's presence, is open now. Plural forms of compound nouns. Singular and plural. A tennis shoe, 2 tennis shoes. 1 assistant headmaster, 2 assistant headmasters. My mother-in-law are mothers-in-law. An assistant secretary of state, 3 assistant secretaries of state. My toothbrush are toothbrushes. A woman doctor, 3 women doctors. A doctor of philosophy, 2 doctors of philosophy. A passerby, 2 passers-by. There is some variation with words like spoonful. The old style was to say spoonsful for plural. The new style is spoonfuls for plural. But one should be consistent in his or her choice. Some examples. Compound noun, old style plural form, which is formal. New style, plural. Teaspoonful, 2 teaspoons full of sugar. 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar. Truckful, 2 trucks full of sand. 3 truckfuls of sand. Bucketful, 2 buckets full of water. 2 bucketfuls of water. Cupful, 3 cups full of rice. 3 cups full of rice. With the compound nouns made of noun plus noun, the first noun is like an adjective and therefore does not usually take an S, that is plural form. And the second noun takes the plural form. It takes an S for plural. Adjectives in English are invariable. Examples. Long plural forms, plural compound noun, noun plus noun. 50 trees with apples. 50 apple trees. 500 cables for telephones. 500 telephone cables. 10 boxes for tools. 10 tool boxes. 5 stops for buses. 5 bus stops. 2000 wheels of cars. 2000 car wheels. Plural and possessive rules for compound nouns. There are no hard and fast rules concerning the plural compound words where some hyphens are omitted by time. In hyphenated words, usually S goes at the end of the noun as in daughters-in-law. Sometimes S is at the end as in go-betweens and higher-ups. Go-betweens and higher-ups. In the open form, S is often added to the noun as in bills of fare, assistant secretaries and full moons. To make a compound word as plural, it can get a strange with 2 yes sounds close together as in fathers-in-law's attire. Here, the compound word does not need to be possessive. It can be the attire of fathers-in-law. Again, some more example and main tips for framing compound nouns. Compound nouns can be made with 2 nouns. Bus stop. Example, let's wait at the bus stop. Compound nouns can be made with an adjective and a noun. Example, full moon. Let's watch the full moon come up over the mountain. Compound nouns can be made with verb and noun. Washing machine. Be sure to add bleach to the washing machine. Compound nouns can be made with the noun and a verb. Sunrise. Example, he always gets up before sunrise. Compound nouns can be made with verb and preposition. Check out. Example, check out is at noon. Compound nouns can be made with the noun and a prepositional phrase. Mother-in-law. Example, my mother-in-law is the kindest person I know. Compound nouns can be made with a preposition and a noun. Past lives. Do you believe in past lives? Compound nouns can be made with a noun and adjective. Truckful. Example, we need a truckful mulch for the garden. Thank you.